You got it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, if it's all right, Mr. Mayor, at this point, I want, Sam got some special guests here, and,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to
We're gonna let
suspend the
Sam.
rules to bring up resolution number 175, honoring the late Dr. Reverend Danny R. Mitchell. Sr.
okay, it's been moved by Councilman Sam Jenkins, second by Councilman Rose McCullough. Did I hear you?
have to second.
Huh?
I'll second that.
Okay, Councilman Everson, okay, all in favor, let's vote. All right, the rules have been suspended, and we're gonna bring up resolution what, Sam? What was that?
Resolution number 175. Mr. Chairman,
175,
we, and
okay.
members of the council, we
That
have,
passes with a 5-0 vote, 2 out of the chamber.
we have some representatives from the family. We have Pastor
Please have them to come up, please.
Junior, ask him to please come up. We have Pastor Mitchell's wife, Miss Yvonne Mitchell. We also have some persons accompanying her. We'd like for them to come up, and if anyone else is here and you are attending today as a part of this recognition, we certainly would let you come up. And Mr. Chairman, I'm gonna-
And Sam, I hope my wife isn't listening, but 4 beautiful ladies
Absolutely.
and a handsome gentleman who's really dressed up today. Because now you know your dad was a dresser, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. I bought some of my first suits from him. Yeah, he was a dresser. Dale, you missed some if you didn't buy a suit from his dad.
Monitor's working.
I'm kind of getting it now.
We want this televised.
Mr. Jenkins, you can go ahead. I
And,
don't think that has anything. This is just internal.
Okay.
And Sam, I'd rather say you might have shopped too today.
I have reason to be today, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
between some of my most favorite constituents.
All right, Sam, you know how to do it.
Ask the clerk to please read the
I see why you married such a beautiful lady. You know how to, you
Turn the charm.
there you see him, yeah, he knows how to be a charmer.
Mr. Clerk.
A resolution authorizing the mayor to dedicate the 3,700 and 3,800 blocks of Dill League Drive between Jewell Avenue and Lakeshore Drive in honor of the Reverend Dr. Danny R. Mitchell Sr. and otherwise providing with respect thereto by Councilman Sam Jenkins. Whereas Councilman Jenkins requested that the 37 and 3,800 blocks of Dill League Drive between Jewell and Lakeshore be dedicated in honor of the Reverend Dr. Danny R. Mitchell Sr., and whereas Reverend Mitchell was born and reared in Shreveport, Louisiana, and whereas Reverend Mitchell died on May the 2nd, 2013 in Shreveport, and whereas Reverend Mitchell graduated from Booker T. Washington High School, he continued his education at the University of Maryland with a degree from Southern University. After attending several other colleges, Dr. Mitchell was presented with an honorary doctorate degree from Louisiana Baptist University. And whereas Reverend Mitchell served in the United States Air Force from 1964 to 1968, and whereas after returning from the Air Force, Reverend Mitchell began working for Modern Clothing Store in downtown Shreveport. There he utilized his business skills coupled with a great desire for entrepreneurship. He then purchased Modern Clothing Store and renamed it Modern Fine Men Clothing, and became the first black man to manage and own a clothing store in the city of Shreveport. And whereas Reverend Mitchell received his call to the ministry in 1976, and whereas in 1981, Reverend Mitchell became pastor of New Elizabeth Missionary Baptist Church, where he ministered and served for 32 years until his passing. And whereas Reverend Mitchell served 8 years as a member of the House of Representatives representing District 2, during his 8 years in office, he served on the Health and Welfare and Transportation Committees. He also was a member of the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus and other memberships, such as a life member of the NAACP and the Kiwanis. And whereas Reverend Mitchell established the student referral program at New Elizabeth to help children that were failing and having social problems in the school system. He also helped to establish student referral centers in 8 areas of the state and acted as the alternative school for delinquent youths. And whereas Reverend Mitchell's desire was to change every person's heart and touch them in every aspect of their lives with his belief in the good news of Jesus Christ. And whereas Reverend Mitchell was married to Yvonne Moore Mitchell, and was the father of 2 sons, Danny Jr. and Terrence, and 4 daughters, Monica, Clara, Danielle, and Tiffany. And now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Shreveport in due legal and regular session convened, that the mayor, on behalf of the city, is authorized to dedicate the 3,700 block and 3,800 blocks of Deal Lake Drive between Jewel and Lakeshore in honor of the Reverend Dr. Danny R. Mitchell Sr., to honor his contributions to the city of Shreveport, the state of Louisiana, and this nation. Be it further resolved that any fitting provision of this item or this resolution will be held invalid. Such invalidity shall not affect other provisions. This resolution has been signed by each of the council members.
So moved.
Been moved by Councilman Sam Jenkins, been seconded by Councilman Jeff Everson. Any questions or discussion?
I'm just
Sam.
giving a hand vote.
Councilman Shine, I don't think Mr.